Hello everyone. It's James again. And today, I want to talk about how recovery from narcissistic abuse can be indeed tricky and at times complicated. It's not just a matter of getting away from an abuser and that's it. In most instances these are issues stemming from childhood. And some of these issues don't only make you a target for narcissistic abuse, but can make someone behave in a way that might make it hard to make normal friends and healthy relationship partners. And this is something we must revisit often about ourselves. Be honest with yourself, even if it's painful to look at. I've talked a lot before about picking up habits or behaviors from narcissist parents without even knowing it. And others in the normal world may see these behaviors and might be put off from being our friend or wanting to date us. Again, all without us knowing this is happening. The key is to not only look at the narcissists in our life and what they have done to us, but look at ourselves and see what we are doing or may be doing to continue this family line of toxic behaviors. Yes, we may be nice and kind, and have empathy towards others. But if we have unhealthy codependent habits that are easily seen, it's like having a stain on our shirt that we think to ourselves, no one will notice. I'm just fine here. But a week later, several people tell us about the stain they noticed on our shirt the last week. Well, let me tell you what. They can see when something is off in our behavior as well. They just might be too scared to tell us. Or they feel like it's not their place. Which, hey, that makes sense. So what do? We examine the relationships or friendships we had with people that we deem to be healthy. And we ask ourselves why this person isn't in our life anymore. And no, I'm not talking about someone your narcissistic family member got a hold of for the smear campaign. I'm talking about someone that when they first met you thought you were fantastic. But then they started to act uncomfortable around you. I've had to do this many times in life, where I've had to relook at my life and things I was doing and saying, because I realized I picked up some terrible habits from being codependent. Some terrible habits that came across as strange or weird to others. And you know what? I don't blame them for being off-put. It was strange. It was abnormal. I keep saying, and I will keep saying this. The key to the entire thing is to slow things down. Don't rush your thoughts. And don't rush your feelings. Evaluate past behaviors and work to not repeat the same mistakes. And if you do repeat the same mistakes, work at it again. No one is perfect. Here's the fact. We all deserve family, love, friendship, and people that care about us. But what we have to realize is we are in a difficult spot. Difficult, not impossible. But in order to put ourselves in such positions to where these healthy relationships take place, we must make changes in ourselves. Because I'm going to tell you what. It's impossible for you to grow up in a narcissistically abusive home, to where you were trained to be a doormat, to not get affected, to where your thoughts and feelings may get twisted over time, to where you are doing things that are considered scary or toxic to others. Oftentimes one of the things we do as codependents is get upset beyond what's normal when we experience any form of rejection. This is much like the narcissist and a trait of theirs that we or most of us picked up. And this is a trait that leads us in the arms of a narcissist because they freely accept us. And that acceptance feels great for the time being. And we give this person a chance because we don't want to put ourselves out there to find someone that's actually right for us. Because that means changing ourselves, working on ourselves, and facing more rejection. Also, that rejection might not be because of you acting toxic or weird. You might be doing everything right. And it seems like the self-work is going great. Then you, let's say, experience rejection at work in some form or another. And quite possibly this promotion you didn't get or opportunity might have had good and normal reasons behind it. But because there's this thing under there that's still not resolved, you might stand up and say, they just think so low about me. And they hate the work I do. I'm no good. One thing and another. When in reality they might have still been considering you for a promotion but not at this time. However, the mini blow up made them think. Wow. Do I really know this person? What's going on here? Now let's say they didn't give you a promotion for shady reasons. What good would it do to blow up and tell them all to their face they don't care about you and the hard work that you do? Especially while you're still employed by this company. All that will do is stir controversy. Give these people something to talk and or gossip about. What I've been learning over the years is to understand there's a time and a place for things. And not just to react. To slow things down as I've mentioned before and think about what's going on. What's going on? And what does it have to do with? And how should I be dealing with this situation? Because like I just mentioned, narcissists love this unstable behavior. They see we're nice, yet emotionally unstable. Which they know is a perfect storm to entrap us with our own emotions. You see, anyone can fall for a narcissist. Narcissists are just that good. But narcissists love easy prey. They love to trap people they know have issues that are unresolved. People they know are starving for love. And people they know that through this toxic codependent behavior will push away anyone good that can help them out and away from a narcissist. And in all this toxic mess they see we don't have boundaries. Boundaries aren't just for the evil monster coming up to you hurling insults. It's also for how you live your life. What you deem to be right and wrong for you. And you do your best to stick to those principles. Narcissists hate those that have these principles. Now again, can narcissists fool most people? Sure. They are great actors and actresses. But they know someone that has these boundaries and someone that has tight family connections will quite possibly find out a lot sooner what's going on. As opposed to the individual with unresolved life issues. Now is it a guarantee you will become narcissist free if you do all the self-work? No. No, it's not. But it gives you a fighting chance. Here's what I came to terms with. I don't have any malice in my heart for those people I've met in my life that thought I was weirdly codependent. And moved on with their life. They did what they were supposed to do. They moved on and surround themselves with people like them. And is it a bit sad that I may have missed out on someone that would have been a fun friend or someone cool to date? Yes. Yes, it is. But it's not the end of the world. You see, though there are ups and downs, I do my best to remind myself. There's good things around the corner. The Most High God has good plans for us all. That's why we are on this journey of self-discovery, self-love, and self-change. And sometimes all three can be a struggle. One day it's going great. And then the next it's not. That's why we must try and try again. And don't let it ruin our lives when a rejection happens. And I know sometimes it's easier said than done. But we must try. Yes. I know. Those that grew up in normal homes have a support system for failures and rejections. And I know it's not fair to you that doesn't have this support system. Trust me. Sometimes it gets me down too. It hurts like no tomorrow. But I just do my best to fight and fight and fight internally to do better next time. To learn more about myself and constantly try to improve. Because trust me, at some point there are others that will see that light in you. It will happen when you least expect it. But guess what? The work doesn't end there. Those that grew up in narcissistically abusive homes have a lifelong task of healing and self-improvement. Well, us humans have a lifelong task of self-improvement. But ours, based on how we were raised, is just a bit different and a little bit harder than the rest. I pray for all of you out there. I hope good things for you. As I hope good things for myself. Because we all deserve to be happy. Well, that's all I have for now. Until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.